Yo, another day, another opportunity, another day, another dollar. It's the first day of 2026, man. If you made it this far, you're blessed. You're blessed because not a lot of people made it to 2026. And that's a fact. So thank God, thank everybody, you know. But I had a great time last night. However, while I was out, I started thinking about all the things that happened in 2025. Not just with myself, but just with the world in general. And there was three things that came to mind that we have to let go as a community. We have to, but it starts with you. And I'm gonna give you three things that you have to leave behind, man. You have to, it's imperative. First one, first one's laziness. I saw it all over 2025, whether it was in myself or other people. Everybody was just lazy. I don't know what it was, but you have to leave behind a comfort that's killing your potential. I've seen so many people with potential just come and go. It's because the laziness is holding them back from reaching that potential. You can't do that, man. You can't allow that to happen. And this just isn't about being lazy. It's about choosing comfort over calling. Because a lot of the times we have some really great people who should and could be doing a lot. We have some really great basketball players, football players who's probably better than the guys who's doing it now. We probably have a lot of great doctors, police officers, lawyers, who knows, but they were lazy. They didn't push themselves. They allowed comfort to be more than their calling, and that's not cool. You feel me? It's about the version of you that settles instead of steps. That's not okay. You gotta leave that in 2025, man. And that's what we're gonna do. 2026 is a new year. You have to replace laziness with structure. Laziness isn't a personality trait. It's a lack of structure. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to build it like you're building micro habits. Because it's hard to not do stuff. However, with micro habits, it helps you reach those big goals. Because it's really hard for me to sit here and say that I want a perfect body. It's really hard for me to say I want to be able to eat good every day. However, if I don't do anything, how can I expect that to ever come about? It's craziness. It's craziness. If you want to leave laziness in 2025, build those micro habits. The big goals are going to come. The big promises are going to come. However, small, repeatable actions don't really require much motivation. They don't require much work. So take your big goals that you want at the end of the year and then break them down into smaller things so that you don't have to do so much to reach those things. Because small steps lead up to the big steps. Some examples, you can set a 10-minute daily rule. Work on something for 10 minutes. Read a book for 10 minutes. That's what I've been doing. I've been trying to read a book or watch a video every day for at least 10 minutes because it helps with my articulation. It helps me understand the people in the world. It helps me understand more than just what's in myself. Because you don't need to keep leaning on your own understandings, bro. There's people out here who have done it. All you got to do is just take what they've done and make it your own. But you have to be consistent with it. Consistency gets the ball rolling. Consistency gets you to that end goal. It's like the snowball effect. If you never push that snowball down, or every time the snowball stops, how do you expect it to keep going? But your laziness dies when structure is born. And I ain't never saying to take a break. I ain't never saying to enjoy yourself. I'm saying to build a foundation with yourself. Non-negotiables. Because you need it. That's the first thing. The second thing, emotional hoarding. 2025 was a very emotional year. For myself, yes. For you, ask yourself that. Ask yourself that. It's 2026 right now, and ask yourself how many emotions or feelings are you still feeling right now at this moment? That's not cool. Most of the times we told to bottle it up. Oh, somebody did that to you? Retaliate. Don't fuck with them again. Like, there's so many things that people tell you to do, but why? Why? And that's not cool. Emotional hoarding is things like holding grudges, replaying old pain, carrying guilt, storing trauma, and the list goes on, keeping memories that drain you. I used to have a safe built up in my body of just emotions, just storing it up. I would never let it go or make peace with it. I would just store it up, store it up, store it up. And it got to a point where the storage couldn't contain those things no more, and it just popped. Emotional, non-stop. And it's hard to be emotional as a man because, am I supposed to be? But I'm learning, it's okay to be an emotional person. The problem is allowing your emotions to shape your perspective of life and other people. That's the problem. The problem is allowing your emotions to lead you to sin, to a downward spiral. But we go through things, we go through trauma, we go through agony and all these things, but isn't that supposed to lead you into repair and not despair? That's my question. That's my question. That's what I'm going to be doing in 2026. When I go through things, it's going to repair me. It's going to build me up to a new person instead of breaking me down and just taking away and disintegrating everything I've worked towards, because that's not cool. Pain is not an option. Trauma is not an option. Suffering is an option. You're going to always go through things. However, you don't have to hoard your emotions and store everything up. You don't have to. You don't have to. Replace emotional hoarding with release. Emotional hoarding is when you carry pain, guilt, memories, and grudges that don't serve you. They don't serve you at all. Anything that happened to you in 2025 does not serve you right now in 2026. It don't. I ain't saying it never happened. I ain't saying to forget about it. I ain't saying you don't have no work to do in 2026. I am saying to make peace with the emotions and the pain that has come through your life, because now it's time to reach your full potential. It's time to use your gifted mind. And like I said, I'm going to show you how you can do it. You can't elevate if your hands are full. You can't. How can you expect more emotions to come in if you're just closing it off and holding on to everything nonstop? You can't elevate if your hands are full. So let go of it sometimes. Make peace with it. Give it to God. It's easier said than done, but trust me, it feels good. Do the things that you have to do so that you can succeed in life. Throw out that bad food. Reach out to the person that you haven't spoke to. I'm gonna give you some examples, some ideas that you can do. Write a release list. Everything you refuse to carry into 2026, write that down. Write it down. Pain, agony, suffering, whatever it is that you're holding on to. Because you've probably been holding on to it longer than 2025, if I'm being honest. But you have to keep pushing. You have to let those things go. Set emotional boundaries. Stop letting people rent space in your mind for free, man. It costs to be the boss. And if you want to allow people to come in here in your soul and just stay there for free, nah, bro. You're going to have to work way harder than that. Because I have a purpose. I have a mind that is gifted, so I can't allow it to succumb to those things. Practice emotional decluttering. Ask yourself, does this still help me grow? Because a lot of times it doesn't. Holding on to pain and holding on to agony doesn't always help you grow. It might push you to working harder, going to the gym. You know how people go through breakups and they go to the gym more or anything. However, you're losing a piece of yourself too. Even though you're using it as a drive, you're losing a piece of yourself just a little bit, and that's not cool. Your drive shouldn't be from agony and hurting so much. That's not cool. That's not all right. Some things aren't heavy. You're just tired of holding them. That's it. Pain can come in all different shapes and sizes. If I hold my phone all day, every day, and I don't sit it down for years, 365, I'm going to get tired of holding on to this phone. I am. So I need to put it down sometimes. I need to put it down and sometimes not even pick it up for a long time. But that's what you have to start doing with your emotions. The third thing is fear. Fear drives and kills so many things, great ideas, suggestions, opinions, so many things. Fear kills. Leave behind the fear that keeps you small. Fear is the root of procrastination. Don't procrastinate. Fear is the root of self-doubt. Believe in yourself. Don't doubt. Fear is the root of silence. Stand in the same place. Even with me, I was terrified to make this channel. Terrified. I was terrified to see what it felt like to heal. Who knows? But I was just fearful. I was scared to make that leap and say, you know what? I'm going to be better for myself. I'm going to let go of all that because that's not normal. We are so prone to retaliate that it's crazy. Mentally, physically, emotionally. But you don't have to. Be a good person. Spread love. Spread peace. Fear is the enemy of legacy. Seriously. You have a legacy that you can really create and cultivate. But if you're fearful, how do you expect to do anything? Not if you're never nervous, if you're never scared, if you're never fearful, then you ain't ready. Because then you'll just be going in it nonchalant. But nah, you need to be looking over your shoulder. You need to be figuring out what it is that you can do to protect the things that you're putting yourself into. That's why I say if you ain't nervous, you ain't ready. Because when you ready, my hands get to sweating. I start to get a little nervous. I'm ready. I've been working so hard for this, And that pushes you towards it. But fear, fear that holds you back to the point where you don't do anything at all. Oh no, you lost me there, buddy. You lost me there. You did. But if you use that knowledge that you have, that fear that you have, you build courage. However, courage isn't the absence of fear. That's what you have to realize. It's forward motion in spite of it. Because I don't like when people say, "Oh, you're just so great. You're not scared." I'm like, hold on, man. I'm out here terrified, shaking in my boots. But I have tips and tricks that help me get past that. Courage is like working out. It's like going to the gym. You have to do it over and over and over again. And at some point, you'll know what to do. It'll somewhat become easier. But even when you go to the gym, it's always going to be hard. Every single time. And it doesn't matter with these videos. This is my second video, but this could be my 100th, my 1,000th. It doesn't matter. I'm still going to be nervous. I'm going to be more excited. However, I'm not going to allow fear to not record these videos. That's not what it is. Fear doesn't disappear. You just stop letting it drive. That's it. Put it in the back seat, bro. Put it in the trunk. Leave it at the crib. You feel me? Like you're the driver to your life. Don't ever sit here and let nobody else take control. Other than Jesus, take the wheel. However, you're in control of your life, man. Don't let fear hold you back. Procrastination hold you back. Laziness hold you back. Emotions hold you back. Don't let any of these things hold you back. Some things that you can do to get over fear, just do one scary thing a week. Just do it. Like I said, it's like the gym. Build courage like a muscle. Do one scary thing a week. Reach out to somebody. Go try a new habit. Go to a new store. Order something online. Something that is fearful to you. Break goals into tiny steps. Fear shrinks when the task shrinks. So I can tell you now, if I wanted to go swimming, I would be terrified to just go jump off of the dive in the deep end. Why would I? If I'm just not learning how to swim, why would I go jump off the high dive? No, let me go to the little 3 foot, do a little doggy paddle. But you have to break those big goals into tiny steps so that your fear can shrink a little bit, build up to it. Talk to your fear. Name it. Understand it. Then move away. That's it. Just with the swimming analogy. You're fearful of drowning. I can understand that. So you named it, then you understood it. I understand that you're fearful of drowning. However, let's take some steps back and do what we have to do so that you don't drown. Cool. But stop making these big goals and then just jumping into them and then confused on why it didn't work out. It's because one, you're scared. And two, you're not taking the right steps because you're scared. Nah, man. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's just forward motion in spite of it. So these are 3 things that you have to leave behind in 2025, man. If there are other things that you think people need to leave behind, let me know. Leave it in the comments. But like I said, man, I'm just a man with a gifted mind that's just trying to spread the testimony, man. And laziness, emotional hoarding, and fear are 3 things that I saw in 2025 that needs to be left there. Let's get it, man. Till next episode.